All right. I think we're good. All right, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is, if you haven't heard, the 19th Annual American Century Championship. Well, this started back in 1990. We were all a few years younger, obviously. I don't know if we looked any better, but we were a little bit younger. Anyway, we have the principals here today that are going to discuss the future of this event and where we're going. I'd like to introduce the panel that's up front. Mr. Gary Quinn from NBC Sports, Director of Business Development. From American Century, Mark Killen, Chief Marketing Officer. From Park Cattle Company, the owners of Edgewood Tahoe, Brad Nelson, President and Chief Executive Officer. From Harris and Harvey's, Ward Bullard, Vice President of Marketing. And Carol Chaplin, the Executive Director of the Lake Tahoe Visitors Authority. Gary, I'd like to turn it over to you real quick for a little historical perspective of this event.
Thanks, Phil. Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. It's nice to have good news announcements. I'm happy to announce that we're moving the event to Maui. No, I'm only kidding. We started this event 19 years ago, as Phil said. It's hard to believe that we're actually contemplating a 20th anniversary logo for next year's event. We've come so far. We had a meeting the other day to culminate this partnership with the community, and we were talking to Bobby King, and he's just saying the first year we thought this thing never had a chance. It never had a chance, and we didn't have any sponsors. Caesars put us up, gave us some rooms, and Edgewood took a chance on us, and here we are because this man next to me, just an unbelievable partner. I think if you look at the timeline of the event, the history of it, we kind of had our bumps in the road. We've kind of learned, together what to do better as each year progresses, and we've taken small steps forward. But as soon as American Century came on board 10 years ago, they've elevated this event to one of the best entertainment vehicles in golf. We like to say it's the most recognizable field in golf. And thanks to them, we were able to be up here last year to announce that we extended our partnership with them through 2012. And as soon as that, after the event ended last year, we talked to Brad and we talked to Carol and the folks at Harris and said, look, we did the extension about 18 months ago with the hotel and the community. We would really like to marry up the extension that we have with American Century to get everybody on the same page through 2012. We had some preliminary meetings over the phone in the off season. We're able to sit down on Monday with John Miller, my boss, Carol, Brad, and the folks at Harris, and unanimously let's do it. And so we're thrilled to announce that we're going to be here through 2012 at least, and if I have my way, until I'm 95 years old and in a walker. So I'll turn it over to Phil.
Okay. Thank you, Gary. What we're going to do is we're going to have the different folks here make a few comments, and then we'll open it up to questions for the media, if we would. Mark Killen, American Century. Mark, welcome back.
Hey, thank you, Phil, very much, and thank you, Gary. You guys at NBC are terrific partners for us, and we sure love coming here every year. This is our 10th year as title sponsor of the American Century Championships. It's really a great year because it also happens to coincide with our 50th anniversary as a company. And if you know anything about American Century Investments, you would know that we stand for great performance and building long-term client relationships. And this is a fantastic venue to celebrate both those things. We get outstanding performances on the golf course, certainly in the evening with our entertainment. And this provides a venue for us to build relationships with our clients and future prospects that is unrivaled in the industry. So it's an outstanding place for us to be. We feel incredibly welcomed by the community, the LTVA, Harris, and certainly the folks here at Edgewood. So it's been outstanding for us. Part of our title role here is certainly to celebrate the performance that we see out on the course, but it's also to give back. We believe strongly that great success can also lead to great deeds, and that's in fact what we try and do every year. So in the course of the 10 years that we've been involved, we've contributed over $2 million to worthy causes, and this marks our third consecutive year putting money toward the Lance Armstrong Foundation to help them with their fight against cancer. So we're really thrilled about that. And again, thank you very much for all your support as a press community, because it really helps get the word out and helps us raise funds for this great cause and bring people to this wonderful event. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Brad Nelson from Edgewood Tahoe, Park Cattle Company, which owns Edgewood Tahoe. Brad.
Thanks, Phil. And first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the 19th year to Edgewood. On behalf of Park Cattle Company and our owner family, the Park family, we're really thrilled that we could offer to be the host course for another at least 3 years and maybe longer, as Gary says. Of course, we've been owners of this land for over 110 years, and it's logical that we should stay involved for a long time. We're really pleased. The effort that our staff, Bobby King, and the people here at Edgewood Tahoe put in is just phenomenal. We think it's a great thing for us to continue and particularly help the whole South Lake Tahoe community and the Tahoe region, because it's important to us and what happens here, and it puts us on the front cover of a lot of things in our sense of what a great place this is, one of the prettiest places in the world to come, and particularly to play golf. So we're happy to be a part of this, and we look forward to our continuing relationship with all the co-sponsors. So, Phil, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brad. Carol Chaplin, Executive Director of the Lake Tahoe Visitors Authority.
Good morning and welcome back to Lake Tahoe. And as was mentioned before, it is one of the most beautiful places, and I have the opportunity to represent this great destination and also to extend my thanks to our partners and also just express my excitement about this relationship going forward to 2012. This is really one of the premier events that happens in Lake Tahoe in the course of our year, and it brings 20,000 people to our community in July. It benefits our businesses, our lodging properties, our restaurants. We get an opportunity to showcase exactly what's so special about this place to visit and to live here, and we get to extend our hospitality to the great players that come and also to our various partners here. So I want to just express our excitement about this and look forward to seeing you all in the future and make this your second home.
All right, thanks, Carol. Ward Bullard, Harris Harvey's.
Yeah, I think to just echo what Carol's comments were, I mean, this is a exemplary group of organizations that really come together with terrific collaboration, put on a world-class event that showcases the beauty of Lake Tahoe. And we as Harris and Harvey's are just proud to be the host hotel for this event. This is our 4th year. We look forward to additional years. This is just a great opportunity for us to showcase our expertise in casino hospitality and entertainment, and we have a great lineup for not only the clients of American Century, but also some of the community leaders as well as some of our great customers. So this is a model event, and we look forward to many more years partnering with the people up here.
Okay, Ward, thanks. What we'd like to do is turn this over to the media folks to ask their questions. I'm going to pass this microphone around, so if you could speak into that, ask your question, identify yourself and your outlet, and direct your question to whomever.
Yeah, hi, this is Dan Hinksman with Reno Gazette-Journal. Carol, this is for you. Can you tell me what the economic impact is of this tournament and where that ranks in events at South Tahoe?
I don't know that I have a total economic statement, but I would say that it really ranks as #1. This is a 6-day event for us, and it really, I mean, it has so much more impact than just the 6 days that it goes on, because of the television coverage and because of the notoriety of the event, and of course what you do over the next months with this event. It really is, I think in my mind, you know, the #1 event that we produce in the year, and it has a shelf life that goes from July to July. What's interesting though is that we have a lot of repeat players. They look forward to, you know, coming back year after year, and our Deputy Director, Sue Barton, has developed some relationships specifically with these folks and knows their, you know, families and what they like to eat in the morning, and so we've developed quite a long-standing relationship with some of these players that come.